What's going on, guys? Back with another Wizards video. Now, I promised Russ fans today that I was going to be reacting to Russell Westbrook highlights, and I would never tell a lie to you guys, so that's what we're going to do. If you guys enjoy the content, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, and to let me know who you guys want me to react to in the comment section. For sure, do that, please. Now, we're going to be reacting to Russell Westbrook highlights when he was with the Houston Rockets. You know, looking at his Rockets highlights to what he's doing with the Wizards, I kind of knew that something was off. You know, and it wasn't because all of a sudden, like 8 months later in the new season, he's washed or, you know, he can't do it no more. I felt like he was playing injured. And the Wizards tend to have players play injured. They did it with John Wall all the time. When they should sit, they would play. Russell Westbrook shouldn't have touched the court until he was 100% healthy. And now he's out with the quad injury. Silver lining is the Wizards' games have been postponed anyway. So he's not going to be missing as many games as he was originally. So that is a good thing. So hopefully when he comes back, he can be 100% healthy and he can be ready to go. The season is still early. So there's a chance the Wizards can make a playoff run, potentially. But a lot of it starts with Russ being 100% healthy and ready to go. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the video. Starting off mean. Now, you see this explosion? Like this verticality, just the explosion. I mean, this wasn't that long ago. This right here doesn't go away in a season. It just doesn't. And this is why I knew when I seen him playing that there was something up. Russ fans knew it was something up as well. It was like a completely different player out there on the court. I knew he could have possibly been playing injured. Because there's no way you go from this to not even dunking yet, you know, in your new season. It's no way. It's Russell Westbrook. Get that out of here. Give me that. Good help defense. Madison Square Garden turning on the speed. Hey! Turning on the speed. That's what I want to see. The acceleration. The acceleration. You see how he came down court, cut on the Jets, blew by everybody with the slam, giving it to the crowd. Giving it to the crowd. That's what I call giving the people what they want. Amazing verticality. Just look at the ups on this dude. Great backdoor cut. That's one thing I will say he did really good in Houston is playing off ball cutting. That's a tough fade. If Russ is hitting fadeaway shots, it's just one of those nights. You know, it's just one of those nights. And this is one of the things also that I like about Russ. He's a tough guy. He's a gritty guy. He brings the energy. He fights. He don't take none of that crap. That's one of the things you need, especially on a team like the Wizards. You need that tough mindset, that tough mentality. Grim pass. Hey! Gobert don't have a chance, man. Somebody got to pick up. Hey! Nobody picking up. That's an easy slam. And that's another thing that I think Russ needs is the crowd. He needs the crowd. And that's one thing he hasn't gotten this season. Nobody has really gotten, honestly. He needs that. He feeds off the energy of the crowd so much when it's a slam, when it's at an away arena, yelling at the crowd when it's a home arena, a home game. Feeding the crowd, giving them energy, pumping the crowd up. I mean, it's very key, and I feel like a guy like Russell Westbrook's game. That's good defense from Harden. Joe Ingles don't got a chance. I mean, he's too fast. Like I said, this was 1 season ago. You don't lose all of this in 1 season. Unless you're hurt. Hey! Great defense on Shea. I really like Shea too. I really like Shea. Great pass back from Harden for the jam. I mean, do you see the energy? That's what I'm talking about from the crowd. Do you see the energy? This is like, all of this matters. It's good defense from Russ. Tough. Should have been an and one, to be honest. Hey, Jokic, move out the way. I'm telling y'all may not know this, but my second favorite point guard is Russell Westbrook. Obviously, John Wall is first, but Russell Westbrook has always been second, with Derrick Rose being third. I just love explosive, athletic point guards. I love dunks. I do. I love it. And Russell Westbrook, the energy he gives and the aggressiveness to the rim, the abuse to the rim, I love it. It's nothing better, man. It's nothing better. I want to see it on the Wizards so bad. Change speed. Too slow. Rebound. Taking it coast to coast. Gordon Hayward, move out of the way. Don't have a chance. Attacking the basket. Attacking the basket. Posting up Shea. Nice spin. Easy bucket. And I've seen that post-up game with Russ. He did it in that game against the Brooklyn Nets this year. When he had Cabarrot on him, he put him in the post, and he was abusing him. He was too small. So that's one part of Russ's game from last season to this season that I have seen. When he's on a smaller guy or a guy he's just stronger than, he will abuse you in the post-ups. That's an easy oop. Another backdoor cut. Like I said, that's one thing Russ and Harden was really good at. Russ coming off that baseline for the alley-oop. When Russ got that mid-range game going, don't be sad, bro. It's alright. When Russ got that mid-range game going, it's a different story. That's a great pass. It's all about spacing, which is something the Wizards are horrible at. I don't know why they're so bad at spacing. Sit in the corner. Sit in the corner. Where are my guys at the hashes at? Get back there. Let Russ do his thing. Give him some space. Let him pass off to somebody. It don't need to be a big man or somebody slashing to the basket just clogging up the lane. Easy slam on a breakaway. Blowing him to sleep. Tough. That's a tough alley-oop. That's a tough alley-oop. And another thing, it was weird because it was like the chemistry with like Thomas Bryant on the alley-oop, so it would be like off. They would try to connect on the alley-oop and the connection wouldn't fully be there. And I definitely do think a part of that and a big part of that was because it wasn't a normal off season. You know, that season with the Rockets, he had a normal off season. With the Wizards, you know, you had, you know, the pandemic going around and the off season, less preseason games. So you didn't really give a chance to really get in sync with your big man. So the oops always looked rough. It was either a turnover or it didn't connect. Tough. I mean, Jaylen Brown can't do nothing about that. That's an extremely tough basket. Like I said, too little. Whoever Zero was, too little. Rajon Rondo was too little. Like I said, if you too little, Russell's going to put you in that post, man. Could have been an and one. On Jaylen Brown, one of the best defenders in the NBA. Great pass out to the corner. PJ Brown, game time. That's game. I mean, like I said, when you have spacing, which the Wizards have none of, when you have spacing in a guy like Russell Westbrook, whose game is attacking the paint, defenders are going to have no choice but to help, leaving corner shooters open, which the Wizards do have. They have people who can shoot the basketball, leaving them open. Scott Brooks doesn't realize that for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. Caruso, once again, too small. It's an easy bucket. That's good defense from Harden. That's a tough slam by House. What you gonna do with it, Russ? Nice pass. Unselfish play. See the color. Driving down the lane. That's too slow and one. Cutting on the Jets. That's what I'm talking about. The speed, the finishing, and then talking to the crowd. I mean, that's all I want to see with Russ this season. That's all I want to see, man. Because it's still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. Trust me. Sizing them up, getting past them. Oh, the under reverse. That is tough. Great steal. Easy dunk, baby. Easy dunk. Joe Ingles don't got a chance. He could just move out the way. Avery Bradley, move out the way. Tough bucket. Pushing the pace, coast to coast. Hey! Now that's the speed I'm talking about. Great defense, once again. And that's one thing I will say that Russ has done well at, especially like late in that fourth quarter with the Wizards. He's definitely locked in defensively. He had a lot of good defensive moments in the late fourth quarters of games. So defensively, I will say, especially in crunch time, I really have no real complaints because he's done a great job at it. That's tough. I mean, that's tough. That is a tough layup. Cutting. Hey! My Lord, move out the way. I mean, sheesh. Like, that looked like OKC Russ right there. Off the backboard. Saucing them up. Whoo, pulling up. If Russ shooting off the dribble, step back behind the three-point line, bounce off the rim and in, it's one of those games, bro. You just gonna have to deal with that as an opponent. You ain't gonna have no choice. You just gonna have to deal with that. To the basket. Too little. Great cut. Easy slam. Talk to the crowd. Like I said, that crowd element is very key in Russ's game. Nice cut. Tough bucket on Jokic. Tough bucket. Hey! I mean, the crackiness on the layups. I mean, that is tough. On Wanamaker, move. Move. She don't got a chance. Great pass off to the corner for PJ. That's what I'm talking about. The spacing is key. The spacing is key, people. When you have shooters, post them up, put them up in the corners, give Russell Westbrook an ability and an option to pass out when he blows by his defender. Hey, what do you do at that point if you're on defense? That's just one of those shots, man. Good take. Whoo! Boy, looked like he was out there floating. I mean, guys, what I seen, this isn't like 2017 OKC highlights that I'm looking at. This was literally 1 season ago. Clearly, all of this is still what he's able to do. Why he hasn't really shown it with the Wizards? It's because they had the guy playing hurt. It makes no sense. The guy should have only been playing when he was 100% healthy. You say he's hurt, he doesn't play, he doesn't start the season. Oh well. Okay, you may lose a couple games, you may win a couple games, you may be in the same spot you are in now. But the feel around the team is a little different because it's like, oh, we getting Russ back healthy. But you had Russ play hurt, and he didn't look the same as he did in Houston. And now the Aurora, or what's the word I'm looking for? just basically the energy around the team and the fan base is feeling different. But that's all I got for you guys, man. This was fun. I like watching Russ when he's playing like Russ. Like I said before, guys, if you enjoyed the content, like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and let me know who you guys want me to react to. But until next time, guys, peace.